It was the game of his life. Senior receiver Braden Smith hauled in 9 passes for 164 yards, scoring 4 touchdowns, en route to helping the Woodlan Football team to its first win of the season, 30-16 over Central Noble, earning Smith the SummitCitySports Player of the Week.
Yeah, it's by far the best game I ever had. It was a lot of fun, being out there, and Ty threw great balls the entire night. He put me in a position where I could be successful. Really the whole night put it in a spot where the defense couldn't get to it, but really in a spot that only I could get there. And the O-line did a great job, giving him time to throw and let me, get downfield.
Yeah, he played a great game, made a lot of incredible catches. Our line did a great job, giving me a lot of time to throw. Haven't been sacked yet this year because they've just been doing an exceptional job, and that's been really nice to deal with. And Braden's just a great receiver out there. So is all my other guys, Jace, Mason, Luke's a great tight end. Brandon's working hard out there too. So we got some good skilled position players out there, as well as a great running back in Drew Fleek.
Ty Louden has 308 passing yards on the season. 201 of those have gone to Smith, along with all 5 of his touchdown passes. And early in the second quarter this past Friday, Braden brought the fans in Woodburn to their feet with this amazing one-hand grab.
When I released it, I was hoping he would run under it, but I thought I overthrew him, and then he somehow came up with it. That was incredible.
Braden Smith, a one-handed catch.
I surprised myself that I caught it, and when Ty threw it, I knew I was going to have a chance to catch it, but it looked long, but he put it in a great spot, and I was lucky enough to make the play.
Well, first as a coach, I was like, pre-snap, this is going to be phenomenal. It's going to be open. It is open. And then I see Ty throw it, and I'm like, oh, he overthrew him. And then I see him snag it at the last second. I'm like, yes, this is awesome, thank God, because it was so there, but he made obviously a phenomenal play. I was trying to describe it to my buddy, Coach Cullen, he's a defensive coordinator at Trine. I was like, he kind of made like this OBJ play. I said, maybe not quite there, but it was pretty close. It was pretty impressive for a high school kid.
4th-year head coach Mike Smith has some key weapons in his junior class. Running back Drew Fleek is a returning starter and is averaging 5.6 yards per carry. He's been a reliable force for the first-year quarterback, forcing defenses to play run first.
It's nice now because teams are like, okay, do we play somebody extra in the defensive backfield? Do we drop somebody else down in the box? Who do we want to stop? Because teams really kind of have been keying on Drew. Well, now that they know there's a threat on the outside, it really does open up our offense a little bit more. We can just kind of go, okay, where aren't they? And we'll go there.
Oh, it's great. I feel that whenever I hand off the ball, it's going to be a good play because he's just a beast at the running back position. He's reliable in the passing game as well. He can just make plays happen.
He's a heck of a competitor, and he's the hardest runner I've ever seen. Even in practice, he's impossible to tackle.
Some other juniors that have been making plays is Drew's cousin, Carter Fleek. The Fleeks have combined for 31 tackles and 3 tackles for a loss, and sure up the middle of the defense, along with leading tackler Jack Collar and defensive tackle Mason Richardson.
Carter's been a starter since he was a freshman, so at safety. And he's been all ACAC both years. He's actually got a little bit of attention from Toledo right now, so it'd be nice. Yeah, we'll see what happens. He and Mason Richardson, one of our defensive and offensive linemen, both got invited to a game.
This is Drew's first year playing defense, and in week 1 versus Eastside, he recorded his first defensive touchdown with this 52-yard pick six.
Well, honestly, I didn't play I got lucky. I got very lucky on that. My eyes were in the backfield. I knew that the guy was going out to the flat, which is what I had to cover. So I was kind of shading over. I was expecting a run, but the ball just went out there, just went out and got it, ran it back. Once I caught the ball, I had the sideline, knew the quarterback wasn't going to catch me. I was gone.
The Warriors now enter conference play in what is looking like a very tough ACAC conference. Woodland will travel to Heritage Friday to take on QB sensation Kobe Meyer and the Patriots.
I think it's very tough, and I think Jay County's improving too. They won week 1 against Huntington North, so we have a really good conference. I'm excited to play each week. The next 2 weeks for sure are huge challenges, and we'll see what Southern Wells brings to the table when we go there. But focus on Heritage for this week. That's going to be, we haven't beat them yet since I've been here, so love to have that W.
Obviously Heritage, they're a crosstown rival. We've always been big competitors against each other, and they've had our number the last couple of years. And so, you know, we're going to come out firing on all cylinders. And Kobe Meyer, their quarterback, has had a really great year and a good career at Heritage, and I know him pretty well personally, and so it's going to be fun to play against him, and we know they're coming for us, and you know they know we're coming for them, so it should be a really fun game on Friday.
They're a big play team, in my opinion. If we can stop the big plays, I think we're going to be fine. We're going to force some turnovers. That's really it. Kobe Meyer, he's a great runner, great quarterback, but I think we can stop him for sure. And in my opinion, he's mostly a running quarterback, and I think if we can stop him from scrambling, then we'll be fine.
It'll be a great test. Heritage is a good team this year, and the ACAC as a whole has gotten a lot better, like you said. I feel like if we put a good game together, we can get a statement win against Heritage and really start it off strong, going 1-0 to start. I feel like we got to put in the work hard this week at practice because they got a lot of seniors, leadership. They're going to be experienced. We're going to have to play well to win. I think we can do it.
For Summit City Sports, I'm Jeff Mahoney. Masters Heating and Cooling presents today's Football Player of the Week. Make Masters your only call for all your heating and cooling needs, because Masters gets there faster. Call 866-824-HEAT or log on to mastersheatcool.com when you need them.